Guys, don't miss this one. Let's roll the intro. Hello my beautiful people, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good day. And as you can see, I'm here to talk about bounty hunters. But before we get into that, remember, none of this is financial advice, so only invest what you can afford to lose. And always do your own research. I can't stress enough about doing your own research. It is so important. You got to know what you're getting into. Like always, you got to feel comfortable. And remember, all this crypto stuff is high risk. You just got to know that. Everything related to crypto is high risk. So, moving on to bounty hunters. Now, this is not released yet. You can see this is the page. There's nothing on it. It just says bounty hunters. All financial doors are open. All financial channels are free. And endless bounty now comes to me. Nice little quote there. This is going to be like a baked beans fork, but they're going to try and make it for longer, because there's a lot of these baked beans forks that are coming out. They're very useless, they're just dying within a few days because they're not done properly. And here they're trying to make it proper and for a long term. Now obviously none of this is guaranteed, but you never know. Now obviously links will be down for everything. They've got a Telegram here. I'm going to leave the first link will be the Telegram. Join the Telegram if you are interested. I've got some information on the Medium, which I'll talk about now in just a sec. But I just want to say, join the Telegram, ask about. They are very active on there. I was talking to them. They're very nice, very friendly. They are very fast at responding. So if you are interested, just join the Telegram, ask around. And I'm sure they'll be happy to give you some information on it. I'll also leave links to the page so you can have it here. I've got a nice display in the background. I think it's quite cool. It's quite like skulls, money, because of the bounty hunters. And I'll also leave a link down to the Medium. Okay, now bounty hunters. BNB reward pools have been all the rage of as late. I mean, it's true. There's been so many. It's just an excessive number. So, and while the popularity has been growing, so have the APRs of newly launched projects. While this may be fun in the beginning stage, it will be over quickly because it is not sustainable. This is just completely true. As the higher the APR come, it's just not sustainable, and it just dies even faster. That's why bounty hunters will build further upon the sustainability strength of the original reward pools, and to add to it, creating the reward pool version 2. Introduction of bounty hunters. Obviously, you're going to be able to read this. I'm going to leave links down below. So the bounty hunters team is made up of capable and hard-growing members with background in development, crypto, and artistic endeavors. By being early in the project reward pool scene, the team got inspired by the trustless nature of such projects and wanted to expand on it by adding extra layers and gamification. Bounty Hunters is here for the long run, so do not expect excessive APR percentages. Rather, partake in this project if you believe in a marketable project with longevity and even more features. So basically, if you're coming here for huge APRs within a few days, that is never going to happen. That is not sustainable. There's like the highest level of risk. It's like gambling. But they're trying to go for more lower percentages. So it just means go for a longer time. Bounty Hunters NFT. They've got an NFT coming as well. If one thing has been made very clear by the rewards pool is that it is an awesome tool to build communities. Utilizing this, the bounty hunters will have their own NFT project with benefits for those who earn themselves the most bounty. The developers have added additional code which creates an on-chain scoring system. And this is how it works. Bounty hunters who compound their bounty will gain points for each compound, increasing their incentive to act in a way that ensures their own profit and the project's longevity. So they're just, incentivizing for people to keep on compounding. That's just pretty standard. Each consecutive compound will increase the multiplier with which hunters gain their points, enabling hunters with lesser starting capital to get a high score if they play their cards right. Now, a snapshot will be taken of the top 100 bounty hunters at a random interval to distribute points. It's just a random time. The random interval will make sure that whales are unable to manipulate their score to easily gain points. For example, if they said the date, okay, we're going to do it on this day at this time, whales could just before then increase their points loads to be in the top 100. So they're going to do it random time without saying, to make it fair and even. When the first season of Bounty Hunters ends, the top 100 Bounty Hunters will gain a Bounty Hunter NFT. The hunters who hold these get a share of the fees generated by the rewards pool, which is pretty cool. So if you're in the top 100 and you have a NFT, you get a percentage of the fees generated in the rewards pool. On top of that, holding the NFT gives the owner privileged status, granting them special access to the project expand to other chains. To maintain the exclusivity and therefore the profitability of the NFTs, only 100 NFTs will be distributed every season until the max capacity of 1,000 NFTs. Basically, as they're saying, there's 1,000 NFTs in total, meaning there's going to be 10 seasons, and in each season there's going to be 100 NFTs given away. So if you're in the first season with very little people in it, there's more chance of you getting that NFT. And as the Bounty Hunters project grows bigger and bigger, means your NFT might be worth more. Here, the network effect. Even though Bounty Hunters is in this for the long run, the importance of a network effect for these kind of projects cannot be overstated. One of the keys to create such a network effect is being able to create a theme that is visually attractive. So they've hired a professional graphic designer to do the whole project, which is great. I mean, I love the theme, Bounty Hunters. I love the front cover. I think it's great. With the skull here, the skeleton hand holding the money, I think is great. The bounty hunt tactics. So they give you 3 tactics you can follow. You don't have to follow these if you don't want, but they they're kind of incentivizing for you to obviously compound more than withdraw. So they've got the greedy chaser. Here, the greedy chaser is just here. It doesn't really go up, doesn't really go down. Here you've got the diligent hunter, and then the master of foresight is the red one with the biggest gains. So the greedy chaser is basically is practiced by less experienced hunters who are desperate to claim their bounty as soon as possible, meaning they'll only compound once a week, and they take or compound once or twice a week and then claim more than 3 or 4 times. Then they've got the diligent hunter, which is the same as every other project has been stating: compound 6 times a week, take 1. And then the master of foresight is they incentivize to compound. Here they say for 27 days and then take 1. That's obvious. It doesn't have to be 27 days, so you can do claim 6 times a week. Compound 6 times a week, then claim 1. You can compound for 2 weeks, then claim 1, whatever you want. This is just kind of incentivizing for people to compound longer. Get involved. Join us in the first hunting season and claim yourself one of the first Bounty Hunters NFT, while making yourself a nice profit. So there's a Telegram, there's a Twitter. Look, this is the Twitter right here. But all the links will be down below. Join the Telegram for you to be one of the first to get Bounty Hunter NFTs. Join and ask, and so you're notified when it's launching. I'll notify you when it does launch, when all that comes out. But yeah, that's really it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.